Hello, my fellow YouTubers. Malcolm once again, MCMH Show, and this time around we're talking about WWE Raw presents Extreme Rules, my picks and predictions. I have a total of six matches. Six matches for this pay-per-view this Sunday. Without further ado, let's get down to it. But I'm going to do something a little bit different for the card. I'm going to do something like the matches that are... I'm going to do for the matches that are Crybaby Extreme all the way to an Extreme. So, if you don't know, so basically like the last match I'll talk about is the Fatal 5-Way Extreme Rules match. That'll be the last match I talk about. Because it's the Extreme Rules, and that's, it's every man for himself. And they get to play with all the toys. Then we also got a steel cage match I'll briefly talk about. A kendo stick on a pole match. So let's just talk about the pay-per-view. Apparently this is not on the pre-show, but there will be a pre-show. Since they have a total of 6, I'm going to just put this out there. There will be a 7th match. And I believe it will be Goldust versus R-Truth. And if they do that for Extreme Rules, I believe that Goldust should win. Not to be mistaken. I love R-Truth. But Goldust has been returning back to his old heel roots. What made him really, really popular back in the late and early... mostly like in the late, not early, but the late 90s. And I love when Goldust in this promo. If you don't believe me, somewhere on YouTube there is a promo of Goldust. Like, put in WWF Warzone Goldust. Just put that, the video game. They could tell you how awesome Goldust was on the mic. And I'm not going to leave R-Truth out in the dust too. He really surprised me Monday Night Raw. So, with that being said, if they do that match, I'm picking Goldust. If Goldust is having his last run with the WWE, what a way to go out. Nothing to take away from R-Truth. I love R-Truth. Don't get me wrong. But Goldust, he needs to come back to this gimmick. So, Goldust, if they do that. Now, let's talk about the match. The match is on the card. Mixed tag team match between Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. Sorry, the way I said it like that is because I don't know if I still have it, but some down the line, I had a altercation with Alicia Fox here in Indianapolis when they were here for SmackDown Live in 2005. That's a long, long story. I should have had it on camera, but I don't know. Like, she was literally getting on me. But anyway, make a long story short, nothing against her. She's probably the talent. She's probably a nice person in real life. But I would love to wrestle her and Noam Dar. Would y'all love to see me and my girlfriend take on Noam Dar and Alicia Fox? You just let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Mixed tag team match. Noam Dar and Alicia Fox will take on Rich Swann and Sasha Banks. Rich Swann got the pin on Noam Dar on Raw. Noam Dar got his pin back on 205 Live. I am going with the faces, Rich Swann and Sasha Banks. I'm not really into this feud between Alicia Fox and Sasha Banks like that. And as for Rich Swann and Noam Dar, I got nothing against Rich Swann. But shouldn't it been Cedric Alexander facing off against Noam Dar to finish this feud once and for all? I don't know, guys. You just let me know in the comment section. I mean, nothing against Rich Swann. He's an amazing talent. But I just think the wrong male for Sasha Banks' tag team partner is just the wrong pick. Next, let's go to another match that's not extreme. Don't know why it doesn't have a stipulation on it. I don't know why this was not called the Ambrose Asylum match. Because apparently, we're going to have the Intercontinental title on the line. Dean Ambrose defending his belt against The Miz. And if Dean Ambrose is disqualified, he loses the title. What kind of dink decision was that, WWE? What kind of dink decision was that? Stupid if you ask me. Number one, they've been feuding ever since on SmackDown Live. Dean Ambrose was the one who took the Intercontinental title away from The Miz on SmackDown Live. All this to start off with Renee Young. Then the rivalry continues to Monday Night Raw. And Extreme Rules, where the night everything is extreme, you bastards come up with a stipulation for Dean Ambrose to lose the belt. To lose the belt if he gets disqualified. Get himself disqualified. Are you high? That's stupid. That is a stupid stipulation. What was wrong with the Ambrose Asylum match? Or a ladder match? Or hell, a freaking table match would have been better than this. And I really, really don't want The Miz. I am sorry. I am not a Miz fan. And I know you said in the comments, hey, you like him? Well, he's doing his job. No. There's more to it. I don't like the gimmick. I never like any of the gimmicks. I don't even care if The Miz is face or heel. I don't buy into it. I love Dean Ambrose. We all know this. But if you were to ask me who would win this match, hate to say this, but somehow, some way, The Miz is going to beat Dean Ambrose and be a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. Some down the line. So, first title change of the night. Dean Ambrose will lose the Intercontinental title to The Miz. I really freaking hate that decision. And I really hate the stipulation for Dean Ambrose. I think the best way you could do this is have Dean Ambrose get disqualified. But it's WWE. They're always unpredictable and hardly give a crap about the fans. So, with that being said, now let's get to another match. A submission match for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Neville's Rings of Saturn versus Austin Aries Lance Chancery. I was pretty shocked to see Neville tap out on Monday Night Raw. I am not going to lie. But also on 205 Live, Neville and TJP attacked Austin Aries to the point where Neville hits the Rings of Saturn, causing Austin Aries to pass out. This should be the pay-per-view that Austin Aries should win the Cruiserweight title. But if they do some type of swerve with it where TJP gets involved, because you know he will, then maybe on 205 Live, a triple threat match between the three men. But I'm sorry, we've been waiting for it. Nothing against Neville. He has been a complete badass ever since he won that title. No, ever since he's come back in general from injury. Been a complete badass. I want to go for Neville in this, but I'm not. Second title change. I'm going with Austin Aries finally capturing the Cruiserweight title. And then they probably might do the rubber match with Neville and Austin Aries and adding TJP into the mix at Great Balls of Fire. I believe that should go down. Austin Aries will defeat Neville for the Cruiserweight title. Now let's talk about the kendo stick on a pole match between Alexa Bliss and Bayley. Alexa Bliss has been teasing Bayley, saying, "Oh, you're not extreme enough. You're too nice. You can't be vicious or mean." You know what? Even though something's got to give. Some people are actually saying that Bayley might win this match, but I don't think so. I don't think Bayley's going to win it. Something tells me Bayley will get a little extreme. But I think when Alexa Bliss is on her most weakest, here comes Nia Jax attacking Bayley. And somehow, someway, Alexa Bliss still retains the Raw Women's title. I believe that should happen. So I'm picking Alexa Bliss. Even if they don't do it anyway, Alexa Bliss somehow, someway will walk out with the Raw Women's title. Now, the Steel Cage Tag Team match. I'm going to tell you something. The Hardy Boys have been undefeated ever since they came back to the WWE. And I don't know about you guys. Do you guys believe that Cesaro and Sheamus are getting buried in this situation? I believe they are. They have not won or gotten over the Hardys in singles competition or tag team division. Hell, they lost a 6-man tag team match on Monday Night Raw this week. But I don't know. So this is no brainer. The Hardys will retain and they will beat Sheamus and Cesaro. What else can you do? If Sheamus and Cesaro wins, it will be okay. I wouldn't get mad at it, but it just scratches my head like, okay, the Hardys have been beating them ever since they've returned from pay-per-view, and now you make them win at this pay-per-view? Nah, I can't buy into that. So the Hardy Boys will retain the WWE Raw Tag Team titles. Now let's talk about the main event, shall we? The Fatal 5-Way Extreme Rules match to determine the #1 contender for the WWE Universal Championship. The winner will face off against Brock Lesnar in July at Great Balls of Fire. We have Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. This match has all the potential, probably to be match of the year. I'm calling it. Probably match of the year. This was really, really hard to come down to. Something tells me Roman... Now, we know I like Roman Reigns, but I'm not picking Roman Reigns. I think Braun Strowman might come back. I know he's been out for 6 months, but I don't know. Maybe WWE might swerve us, making me think that he's really not hurt. He probably could come back and just destroy Roman. That could be a possibility. But here's the thing that you got. That just got to me. You have Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor. Roman doesn't have an opponent. Now, if Braun wasn't hurt, it would have been a 6-way match. But I'm not picking Roman, so Roman's off. I just don't see Roman beating Joe, Bray, Finn, or Rollins. Or Balor, for that matter. I just can't see it. I just have a feeling that something's going to happen. Like, maybe Braun Strowman might interfere and might screw over Roman Reigns. I don't know. Samoa Joe would be a great pick. But that's heel versus heel. And I don't think the chemistry with that would be okay. I mean, Brock, don't get me wrong. Brock Lesnar and Joe would be excellent to see. I would love nothing better for Samoa Joe to choke out Brock. But I'm not picking Samoa Joe. So Joe is off my list. Roman's off my list. Bray Wyatt. He's the Eater of Worlds, but he will not be the Eater of Worlds this Sunday. So take him off the list. There's only 2 left, ladies and gentlemen, of the fabulous MCMA show. Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Seth Rollins could be a potential. I mean, the Kingslayer. Could be the Beastmaster. See what I did there? Or the Beast Slayer. Or Finn Balor. To be honest, I'm going to pick Finn Balor for this. Why Finn? Because number one, a couple of weeks ago on Raw, we saw Finn Balor and Paul Heyman. Made me think, okay, Balor could go heel, or he could do this, he could do that. I'm sorry, but a lot of people may, but he's a smaller guy. I'm kind of tired of seeing Brock taking on big dudes, okay? I'm kind of tired of it. Maybe we could take on somebody small. And Finn Balor would be the perfect opponent for Seth Rollins. Finn Balor would be the perfect opponent for Brock Lesnar. So somehow, some way, I believe the finish will be Finn Balor hitting the coup de grace on Bray Wyatt, getting the 1, 2, 3. And then maybe at Great Balls of Fire, where it looks like Finn Balor is about to win back the Universal title, which I would love to see. Out of nowhere, Bray Wyatt attacks Finn Balor, and 1, 2, 3, Brock Lesnar retains. So I'm going with Finn Balor to beat Bray, Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins, and Roman to face Brock Lesnar at Great Balls of Fire. So now let's recap all the 6 matches. Well, now 7 matches, I'm sorry. If they do Goldust and R-Truth, Goldust. Rich Swann and Sasha Banks versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. We're picking Rich Swann and Sasha Banks. Neville versus Austin Aries. Austin Aries will will win the Cruiserweight title. Dean Ambrose and The Miz. I hate to pick against Dean, but The Miz will defeat Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Champion and be a 7-time champion. Jesus Christ, I hope the title reign is not too damn long. Bayley and Alexa Bliss. We're going with Alexa Bliss. I have a feeling that Nia Jax will do a run-in and attack Bayley from behind. The Hardy Boys and Sheamus and Cesaro in a steel cage tag team match. We're going with the Hardys. And for the Fatal 5-Way Extreme Rules match, we're going with Finn Balor. So that's all my picks for WWE Raw Presents Extreme Rules. You guys let me know in the comment section below on who you guys are picking. And I will see you up here Sunday night after the show for my reaction video for Extreme Rules. Until then, Malcolm from the MCMA Show. Remember to keep liking and remember to comment. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell right up top of it. So every time when I'm on here, you want to hear me talk and ramble about wrestling, just let me know on the comment section below. And also, one more thing before I go. For all my NBA basketball fans, who do you guys got for the finals? I got Golden State in 4. I believe Golden State will sweep the Cavaliers. So, you just let me know in the comment section below what you think about the NBA Finals. Till then, I'm Malcolm from the MCMA Show. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'll see you Sunday. I am out.